All right. Feel like I'm ready. Oh. So, my name is Mark Thomas. I'm with Mountain View Seeds. Real quick, how many people in this room have ever heard of Mountain View Seeds? Okay, there's a few. But a lot of the guys out here that are doing some of the, looking at buying grass seed haven't raised their hands. So just want to tell you a little bit about Mountain View Seeds. First of all, we are an American company, and I point that out just because we are an American company. And this is who we are. We started off as a Prattam Co-op back in the 40s. And, whoop, wrong button. 1946, Prattam Co-op, founded by farmers in the Willamette Valley. They started cleaning seed in 1983. So we were working for the seed growers, were the members of the co-op. We're just outside of Salem, so north end of the valley, where the perennial ryegrass, tall fescue, a lot of that production is. In 1998, there was a thing going on in the seed business, ABT, Agrobiotech. Some of you probably heard of that. Basically, it was a conglomerate. They bought up a lot of different companies across the country. Their goal was to go public, and they were going to sell out stock. Everybody's going to make a lot of money. A lot of people got hurt. A lot of farmers were in trouble. So they said, hey, we need to take control, kind of like the story that Jerome was telling about in Denmark in 1906. Well, this was happening in the U.S. in 1998. So they said, hey, we got to take control of the marketing of our seed company. And so it was, Mountain View Seeds was developed. Things were going really well all the way up till about 2008, when we decided we would get into research and plant development and breeding. So we made a big investment. We bought a farm, we got a breeder, we got all those things in place. And then 2009 happened, and our whole world changed because of the economy. We were heavily invested in turf. That was been primarily their business up to that point. So they were diversifying with their research because their breeder was also a forage breeder. And that's when they got into the forage business. So seeing that the need for diversification, they said, it's going to take us a while to develop a lot of these varieties. We can start working with the material that we have, but probably the best thing for us to do is to go out to cooperate with other universities to see what material's out there, and let's just start there with that work. So it kind of gives us the full realm. We got Peak Plant Genetics or breeding, Mountain View Seeds and marketing. The grower side is Prattam. Those are our owners. We're owned by seed growers. We do the conditioning, cleaning, packaging, processing, all the way out to shipping product. Now, we don't sell directly to end users. We go through wholesale distribution. And in the Tennessee, Kentucky market on forages, that would be Turner Seeds. Turner Seeds is in Tennessee and then also in Winchester, Kentucky. If you need their number or information, get a hold of me later and I'll get it to you. Our product, Estancia with Arc Shield, double patented. I don't know what all that means other than it's protected and you can't harvest the seed and go back and plant it or sell it to your neighbor. But Estancia started off in this world as actually High Mag 4. So I don't know, 25 years ago, High Mag tall fescue was kind of a big deal. A lot of people were talking about it, a lot of people were interested in it. There was a breeding project going on. And then all of a sudden the attention kind of diverted to novel endophytes and overall sustainability. So rather than just being really interested in High Mag tall fescue, we got more interested in, hey, how can we get tall fescue to be sustainable? So that's when they shifted the focus there between Missouri and the University of Arkansas and developed this product. So, as I said, it was a collaborative effort between Arkansas and University of Missouri. It's a medium maturity variety, excellent yields. We've been in university trials all over the country. Excellent seedling vigor. Matter of fact, that was one of the things that we worked on from the get-go was trying to increase seedling vigor with this variety, and we were successful in doing that. Matter of fact, if you look in this piece right here, there's more data, more information, actually a lot of Kentucky data in here. And in 2012, seedling vigor rating for Estancia with Arc Shields, 3.4 versus Kentucky 31 and a 3.5, which was top of the trial. Superior persistence. Yields. So this would have been Starkville, Mississippi. Shows you how Estancia with Arc Shield compares to Kentucky 31. And that would have been a hot Kentucky 31 new planting. As they talked about earlier today, most of our plantings, you know, they've been established for a long time. They've probably thinned out. They've got contaminated. You got weed pressure. You got a lot of those different things that are dragging down your yields. You're probably not hitting those kind of numbers. So a lot of the research work that you see, the data talks about stocker cattle and animal performance because those are easy things to measure. Estancia work was done actually in University of Arkansas. One of the animal studies that was done there was on spring calving and improving those, and I believe they covered those numbers earlier, but basically almost doubling the conception rates and actually calving rates. So that's actually getting live calves on the ground. Live calves on the ground is the first step. What's the next step? Get them to weaning. 68-pound increase with Estancia. It's not theory, it's been proven. We've been through grazing trials with horses without any problems. Which I'm a cowman, but I do own horses. I don't want to have to maintain separate pastures so that, you know, my cows can be over here, but you know, if my horses get out there or if I run them in with the same group, I'm going to have a problem. This was persistence trial done in Hope, Arkansas, so pushing it to the lower limits of where tall fescue would work. These are some of the university trials where we've been in at least once, but multiple times. Estancia with Arc Shield, and now we have our new Stamina White Clover with added benefits of being grazing tolerant plus higher yielding. A couple of the main things, and I'm wrapping up, a couple of main things that they talk about in the beef industry today. Well, there's three things out there. One are the burping cows causing, you know, global warming. I'm not even going to go there. The other one is sustainability. I mean, McDonald's and Tyson Foods and all these people are going out and they're trying to do these campaigns to say, you know, beef cattle production is sustainable. This is sustainable production. Well, I can tell you there's nothing more sustainable than novel endophyte tall fescue and renovating those pastures. The other one is animal welfare. You know, the people out there that have been far removed from agriculture for a number of years that, you know, they get influenced by what they see in social media. You know, they get concerns. I tell you, I've been involved and seen some of these grazing trials that we've done with toxic tall fescue, and they actually had to call the trial because there were concerns about animal welfare. And the wrong person showing up and seeing those animals out there and saying, what are you doing? This is right for your animals. It's sustainable. You got choices to make on what you want to do. My name is Mark Thomas. I'll be here. Thank you very much.